Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Be the Change Luncheon, an event that's been creating quite the buzz. Let's give it up for the Jazzberries. Wow, Patty, you're looking quite becoming.
Oh my. Okay, friends, suit up for a veritable swarm of bee puns. I'm Patty Haltinner, the enrollment coordinator here at the Academy.
And I'm Holden Seguso, an Academy member since August of 2021. Patty and I are so happy to welcome you all today. As MCs, shouldn't we be called MBs?
Oh, Holden.
We'd like to welcome our guests, ambassadors, Academy families, and employment partners, good friends and old. As MCs, Patty and I will introduce our guest speakers and keep the train on the tracks so that you can relax and enjoy this hour as a way to get to know us better.
And also a big thanks to our luncheon sponsor, Northern Trust. I believe we have our market leader, Sarasota Manatee, Paul Hudson here, and Vice President Robert Stadler. And of course, our esteemed Academy board member and Northern Trust Senior Vice President, Steve Meir. We are so grateful. We are so grateful for your sponsorship today.
Thanks, Northern Trust. So, Patty, tell our guests what's in store today. You know, our star-studded lineup.
Yes, the lineup. Let's see. Our executive director, William McKeever, will say a few words. And I understand that our ambassador, Stewie Bitterman, has a little surprise in store. And Holden, have you seen what our multimedia team has put together for today?
I tried, but they kept it pretty under wraps.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to say too much. Well, actually, I can't say too much because they have been pretty tight-lipped about it. But we finally will get to see the world premiere of the thing they made that they won't tell us about.
Academy member Ian Churchill will be speaking today also. It takes so much courage for members to get up here and share their story. So I'm already impressed before he even says a word.
Yeah, you're so right. It'll definitely be a highlight. So Holden, you and I have worked together for several years now. And I wanted you to MC this luncheon with me last year, but you didn't seem ready. What has changed? It's amazing to be up here with you now. What has changed?
Well, hold your excitement until the end. On the street, odds of me fainting are at least 2 to 1.
Holden is kidding, of course. The theme of today's luncheon is Be the Change. So what changes have you made since last year?
Well, I'm trying something new. I'm trying to grow up. I've always backed away from anything that felt hard or scary, but now I'm all about stepping out of my comfort zone and taking risks, calculated risks, that might lead me somewhere different than from where I've been, which hasn't been such a healthy or productive place. In the sense of emceeing this luncheon, nothing has really changed. It's honestly pretty terrifying. But now I look at that fear as something to conquer instead of a sign that I should run the other way. The Academy has really helped me learn this.
Well, it's been amazing to watch, Holden.
I'll say, too, being up here with you gives me confidence. You've always been such a great support, and I feel like if I did faint, you'd catch me.
I'm sure that won't come to that, but in theory, yes, I would definitely catch you.
Wait, in theory?
Folks, as you continue to enjoy the buffet that our culinary team has prepared and served today, let me welcome to the stage our executive director, William McKeever.
Hey, good afternoon, folks. Good to see everybody. You'll see I brought in my stool today, so I'm not one for formal speeches, so I thought maybe I'd feel more comfortable. My wife reminded me, though, she said, you get nervous and you twirl, so I'm going to try not to swivel in this chair. So it's great to see you all today. We have a lot of close friends here with us today. Excuse me, some new folks. So again, welcome. So one of the themes that you'll be hearing today, apart from the B's, is the Academy Award theme. And after all, we're also called the Academy. So if you've been paying attention to the recent awards, there's a movie out that won Best Picture and several other awards called Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And it's about a hypothetical metaverse or parallel lives. To tell you the truth, I was really confused by it, and I had a headache at the end. But the premise of it is that there are decisions that we make in our life, small and large, some incidental, that ultimately can determine the outcome or the course of our lives, and it's kind of fascinating to think about. And it's almost a what-if factor, right? And so I realized here at the Academy, since day one, we've been built on what if. And I'll say it's not the what if of thinking in the past, because we can all get in that quagmire about why did I do that? And what if I'd have done something differently? My life would be different now. It's the what if that's based on the present, on the future. So what if we did things different today? What if we tried something new? And so let me explain. What if we created a place based on acceptance and non-judgment, even when we don't agree, or we have strong feelings that disagree, or we have idiosyncrasies or peculiarities, but we still provide that unconditional regard and non-judgment and acceptance? What if we created a place where it was built on service, and it wasn't that we put aside our personal interests and our personal needs, but for the common good, we were going to work together and be part of something larger than ourselves because of that service? This is an interesting one in society today. So what if we made decisions not based on kind of a top-down authoritarian manner, and perhaps not even based on voting, because sometimes when we vote, there's winners and losers, and sometimes we don't always agree with what the decision is. But what if we made decisions based on consensus, and we said, we want to hear everybody's voice, and we're going to take our time with that decision until we find a common ground? What if we created a place where we practiced kindness even when we're having a bad day or someone's not at their best? Because after all, we all want kindness. This is one I like, and we practice. What if we created a place that mistakes weren't such a big deal, where the word failure is kind of erased from our vocabulary, and we realize those potholes, those mistakes are just necessary steps on the road for us to grow and to learn and to evolve and to reach our potential? In such a quick society, fast-paced world, what if we slowed down the train so that everybody could get on board and we didn't leave anybody behind? And lastly, what if we created a place where when you walk through those front doors, it's not about yesterday or last year, it's about today and the future, and reaching your dreams or taking the steps to reach your dreams or to pursue those? You know, we live on that what if here at the Academy. And I'll be the first to admit, it's not perfect. There are days when we're rubbing each other a little bit. There's some friction there. And there's also days when it's beautiful and harmonious and we're getting along. But I'll say what we're really good at is that sense of community and hanging in there with each other through thick and thin. And so it brings me back to be the change, you know, that phrase, be the change that you want to see in the world. Well, I would suggest, you know, our be the change here is we want to be the change that we're yearning for in our lives, and that will lead us to reach our potential. And the magic part about that is when we do that in community, we raise each other up. We celebrate each other. And if I might share one last what if. What if we created a community, a country, a world where we cared so deeply about each other that our focus was raising each other up every day, every moment? What if? Thank you, folks.
Always so thoughtful.
And sincere. He gets me every time.
Oh, Patty, it's
Dang
okay
it.
Oh, Patty, it's okay to be a delicate flower sometimes.
Says the bumblebee. Ha, I finally got a bee joke in.
Pretty good, Patty, but keep your day job. I'm just saying.
I know I'm no Tina Fey.
Or Samantha Bee. You walked right into that one. Come on.
Okay, let's keep it moving. Do you want to introduce the next speaker?
I would love to, Patty.
Okay.
Our next speaker has been instrumental in creating our ambassador program. He is, in fact, ambassador numero uno. You might remember him from the breakout roles as co-MC of Telethons 1 and 2, Dunk Tank Mischief Maker in Telethon 4, and he was even up on this very stage for the luncheon back in 2019. Put your autograph books down and give a warm welcome to Stewie Bitterman.
Thank you. William touched on our theme, being the change we wish to see in the world. Every act of kindness, every act of generosity, of empathy creates a ripple effect. I think of the amazing organizations here in Sarasota County that have gotten behind our traditional employment, or as we call it, our TE program. To an employee learning about us for the first time, it's a risk. It certainly is. They have to be willing to hand over control of who gets hired to us. It takes a lot of trust and a lot of good faith. And speaking of employers, I'm looking around the room and I see some of our employees right now. I see Geckos, I see Sunset Auto Group, SMH, and the Pines. Thank you for your continued support. Speaking of the Pines, they were the first community partner that we had to take a chance on us after we first opened. No one knew who the Academy was. We had no pedigree, no successes to point to, but they understood that sometimes you have to be the change to see the change. Isn't that a great thought? Really. And our first transitional employment, they and we have seen many lives transform. At this time, I would like to invite to the stage Human Resources Vice President Helen Kersner and Human Resource Manager of the Pines of Sarasota, Anna Seregno. Can you come up, please? Have a good hand for them. We have a little surprise for you two, but before the big reveal, I'd like to also invite to the stage a few of the Academy members who I think you'll recognize. We have Aaron Colmer. Aaron, where are you? There you are, buddy. Chantel Gindrich. Chantel, thank you. Ian Churchill. Ian. Where is he? He's right. Eric Broderick, Greg Agason, and I don't think Lee Baker is here, is he? He is? He's not here. Okay. These are just some of the members whose lives have been enriched and transformed by the opportunity to work at the Pines. It's amazing. This isn't even all of them. Some of them had to work today, so they couldn't come to the luncheon. What a thought. Isn't that great? Every member on this stage now is gainfully employed in a competitive workplace. So, it's the award season, and we would like to present our first ever Academy Award. Forget about Los Angeles. This is Sarasota. This is where we have the awards. Okay, and let me just read this to you. The Academy of Glen Cary recognizes and appreciates the Pines of Sarasota as a valued employment partner. The Academy Award on March 30th, 2023. That, Billy, come on, have a nice photo op here. And Anna, I know you know most of our members here. How about a couple nice words for us?
I'd be glad to.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Stewie. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for all that you do. I am over the moon to be here and to be part of the journey for all of the Academy members. It is heartwarming for me to see transformation. This place is amazing. This is the first time I've had the opportunity to be here, and I am blown away. Be the Change is something that resonates with me personally, and I think also for all of us at Pines. William's message also resonates very deeply with me. Non-judgment and acceptance, and doing the right thing for the right reasons every day. We have to keep doing them every day. So thanks, everybody. We're glad to be part of this journey and wish you all the best going forward and hope that you will keep bringing us people. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anna.
What do we do with this? Do you want? That was really cool.
That was definitely cool. The Pines is an amazing place to work. And one of the job coaches training our members out there, I can personally say that they have been just a pleasure to work with. Thank you, Anna and Helen, for your invaluable impact on our members' lives.
So, Patty, do you need to stretch your legs or go to the bathroom or anything?
Holden. Holden, not really. Why do you?
Nope. I was just thinking that our guests might want to take a short break.
Oh, that's a great idea. Very thoughtful, Holden. So let's take a short intermission while our culinary team clears the tables and serves coffee. If you haven't already gotten dessert, you don't want to miss it. So they're on the back table. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and get started. But first, how about this lunch? I'm wondering if we can get the culinary team up here for a quick second.
So, Patty, I'm pretty excited about our next speaker. He really is an inspiration of courage.
I'm excited too. Our next speaker is among our young adult members. As you will hear, he has really taken advantage of the opportunities offered at the Academy, and it certainly has benefited not just him, but our whole community. Case in point is his bravery in getting up here and tell his story. Not an easy feat. I could go on and on about him, but without further ado, let's give a warm welcome to Ian Churchill.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So good to see everyone. How's everyone doing? So I'd like to share the impact that the Academy has had on me. But first, I'll start off with a spoiler. I'm very happy to be employed now, but it wasn't overnight that I became where I am today. It took time and demanded patience and resilience. I remember I was 18 when I first came to the Academy, and I had not yet had a job. I had just graduated high school, and I came to the Academy seeking independence, employment, and employment and life skills, as well as figuring out my direction and place of life. I had struggles relating to my mental health diagnosis, and I was told that the Academy was a place where I could pursue these goals in a welcoming, non-judgmental environment. I started coming to the Academy thinking of it merely as a vocational school. But it didn't take me long to figure out what the Academy is, an opportunity center. When I first started, it was overwhelming with so many teams to choose from, but eventually I tried them all. First in the culinary team, where I learned to cook healthy meals. There's me. Learned to cook healthy meals instead of relying on fast food and restaurants. I wanted to work on problem solving and being a team player. And that first year in culinary did just that. But it also strengthened my confidence and helped me build social skills. When I began exploring the business and technology team, I learned typing and data entry skills. And in the multimedia team, I learned editing skills. Now, I speak a lot to you about what I've gotten out of my time at the Academy, but truthfully, there's another side to this. All the work I do here serves to sustain and improve the Academy in collaboration with other members and staff. I didn't just learn to cook. I helped to feed our community. I didn't just learn to type. I helped provide the data entry necessary to support our grants and funders. Those editing skills I spoke of were used to make many of the videos that the Academy continues to use to this day for marketing and educational purposes. So the theme today is taken from a quote by Gandhi: "Be the change you wish to see in the world." And the Academy is driven by this principle that is assuming the potential in each of us by creating a work environment that gives everyone the opportunity to succeed. And it is that principle that has been instilled in me. In fact, our building itself points to the heavens, reminding us that our possibilities are truly endless. As a result, I am inspired to serve others. Remember when I said I just graduated high school and I didn't yet have a job? Well, I got my first job ever through the Academy at Glengarry. I was a file clerk at the public defender's office. It was a very big deal, and I was extremely happy to get a job at such a prestigious workplace. And I was so proud to work there. There's Larry Ego, the public defender I'm with, right there on your right, left. I was very proud of the work that I did there. However, it wasn't a perfect fit for me, and I realized something important about myself. After being at the Academy where it's necessary to work together, I realized that I need to be in a place where I'm serving other people, and if I can find a job where I'm serving other people. So when a transitional employment opened up in a service position, I jumped at the opportunity. I worked for the Pines of Sarasota as a dietary aide. Hi, Anna. Being around the residents, I felt extreme satisfaction and fulfillment in seeing the residents adding value to the residents' day. Now, these opportunities helped solidify my character as a young adult. It's not about the skills that we develop at the Academy that matters the most. It's the person that we become in the process. I became someone better because of my time at the Academy. I have leadership skills now. The Academy has allowed me to develop into my true full potential, though still and always a work in progress. I've said this before and I'll say it again because I can't stress it enough. I've never known a community that is so accepting and non-judgmental outside of my own family. And it was this community that kept me together through hands down hardest time in my life, COVID-19. During the pandemic, I hit rock bottom. And even after COVID, I still had anxiety and had to relearn how to interact, how to engage with other people. The academy was my lifeboat to survive mentally and emotionally. But wait, there is a happy ending to this story, even if it is a middle. Last November, that dark cloud lifted. With COVID finally letting up, my academy coach, Jody, helped me apply for various Publix locations, and I'm extremely happy to say that I was hired on the spot for my job at Publix. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Conveniently, it's right around the corner from the academy. I'm consistently happy now, being around people and being a blessing to them while I help them with their groceries. This has made my life feel meaningful again. I recently received my teaching English as a second language certification this year, as I'm also pursuing my long-term goal to teach English to native Spanish speakers. So much has happened since I became an academy member. But even with all my positive change, I know there will still be hard days, there'll still be bad days. But it's comforting for me to know that I'm not alone and that staff will be with me for the long haul. And I'm deeply grateful to Jody and to the Academy and its director, William McKeever, and to my family for all their kindness and support. I truly couldn't have done it without them. Thank you greatly for your time. I appreciate it. Y para ellos que hablan español, muchísimas gracias por su tiempo. Se lo agradezco. Thank you.
Patty warned you. She was not wrong. What a guy. I want to be like Ian when I grow up.
I was going to say the same thing, Holden. Thank you, Ian. We are so grateful that you are part of our community, and we're so proud of what you have achieved so far.
Well, Patty,
Yes, Holden?
it's getting to be that time.
That time.
It's getting to be that time.
Oh, I have not forgotten. Okay, never mind. So our amazing multimedia team was asked to create a video that reflected our spring luncheon theme of bumblebees, and specifically the ever so punny play on words, be the change. And now our multimedia team presents The Colony at Glengarry, Return to the Garden. Please enjoy.
It takes a colony. Return to the garden. This is the story of an industrious worker bee named Jojo Bee, a proud family bee who lived a full and wonderful life until one day he awoke feeling very, very different.
Hey, could you keep it down? I'm trying to sleep. Your humming is keeping me awake.
But it's noon. Time for work. We're off to the plant.
I'm not going.
Oh, honey, what's beleaguering you?
It's none of your beeswax. Get out of my comb.
Oh, dear.
Come on, guys. Flap your wings. We're going to be late. Time is honey.
Jojo Bee isn't feeling well.
Fine, buzz off.
Okay, but I think someone should stay here with you. You're not yourself.
Buzz off, buzz off, buzz off!
Let's fly, guys. He's being a buzzkill.
Okay, but I'll be back, Jojo Bee.
What's his problem anyway? He has nothing to be sad about. Just look at his fancy honeycomb.
Sometimes bees get sad or mad or scared, and it's not because of their surroundings or circumstance. It's just that their brains work differently and affects their moods, and sometimes that might change their behavior. I believe he needs some support, a wing to lean on. I'll check on him after work. Hello, Daisy. Hello, Petunia.
Hello, Lori Ann B. Hello, Polly B.
We've got your pollen.
Oh, yay. Ooh, this is nice. Is it daffodil?
It is. Wow, you have quite the educated petal.
And here's the elkhorn pollen. Bring it in, big guy. Oh, Polly, you're just the bee's knees. Look at our beautiful garden. Thank you for keeping us all alive.
You're saving the whole planet. You worker bees are truly inspirational.
Ah, shucks. You're both sweet as Tupelo honey, but we've got to fly. Our friend isn't feeling well. See you tomorrow.
Bye!
I love my job, don't you?
I sure do. You know what else I love? Being a good friend. Let's go over and see Jojo Bee.
Okay, but I still don't understand what his problem is. He's got a great job as a pollinator. He has one of the nicest nests in the hive and a beautiful colony.
I think Jojo Bee might have an illness.
He's not sick. He's just being lazy and grumpy too.
Polly, we know Jojo's heart. He's not lazy or grumpy. Remember when you had that bug last month and you couldn't stop sneezing?
Yeah?
Well, I think Jojo Bee has an illness that's making him tired and sad. I don't think he wants to be tired and sad, but those are his symptoms, just like sneezing was your symptom.
Oh, I think I get it. Will he get better?
I don't know, Polly, but we can try to help him feel better. Let's go. Hello, Beacomb.
Oof, it's kind of sticky in here. Jojo Bee is usually so tidy. What's going on? Jojo, are you comb?
Oh, Jojo Bee, wake up. Have you been dozing all day?
Let me be.
We brought you some nectar.
Nectar?
Can we talk to you?
There's nothing to talk about.
Well, can I tell you a story then?
Whatever.
When I was just a sweet young honeybee, I went off to see the world. I began making a name for myself as a prominent interior comb designer until one day I began to buzz with anxiety for no reason. I was far from home and I didn't know what to do.
So what did you do?
At first, I didn't know what to do, but then I met a bee who told me I should see a doctor. And that's when I learned that I have something called bee pollen disorder.
What's that?
It's an illness that doesn't go away, but it's very manageable with medication. But that was only one part. My doctor told me about a place called Colony at Glengarry.
Colony at Glengarry?
When I went there, I met so many others. Bees, ladybugs, dragonflies, and there were caterpillars too. But once they spent enough time at the colony, they became butterflies. And they all had illnesses that changed the way they felt and thought and behaved.
That's exactly how I'm feeling. I thought I was the only one.
We all thought we were the only one till we found each other. The colony at Glengarry asked us to help them build honeycombs and pollinate all the crops that all the living things depend on.
I used to love doing that stuff. But now all I want to do is sleep.
I know how you feel, but the world needs you. You're too important to stay hidden in your hive, Jojo Bee.
Okay. Just let me clean up around here and comb my wings.
Sweet. Let's make a beeline.
I was wondering how you knew so much about it. You sure made Jojo B's day by sharing your story. The colony sounds beguiling. Can I join?
Sorry, Polly, it's a very exclusive club. Hey, everybody, meet my friends. This is Jojo B and her friend Polly. It's Jojo B's first day here. He's an experienced pollinator and he wants to learn how to build honeycombs.
Hi, I'm Erika.
We're glad you're
Hi, my
here.
name is Saran. Would you like to sit with me at lunch?
Do you like to fly? I did.
Hello, my name is Kathy. Can you help me in the garden?
Hi, welcome. I'm Irene.
Hey, Jojo B. I'm Billy.
Hey, my name is Ben.
My name's Micaiah.
Hi, I'm Patricia.
Hi, welcome. My name's Christina.
I like your things.
Hi, I'm Rebecca.
Hola, me llamo Idanés. ¿Cómo están?
Hello, I'm Amy.
Hello, my name's Hugo.
Hey, y'all, this is Elena.
Welcome to the colony!
And so it was that Jojo B returned to the garden, and the garden flourished. He learned to build the most exquisite combs, and the honey flowed. But most importantly, Jojo B found his best self with the help of a very special colony. The colony at Glengarry. And together, they changed the world.
Can we watch that again? Seriously.
Yes.
That was awesome. Patty, did you notice the bees and the flowers look just like the voice actors playing them?
Yes. Oh my goodness, that was so cute. Can we watch that again? I'm getting a no. But it will be available on our website and on YouTube. So I will definitely be watching that again. There were so many cute little hidden details. Great job, multimedia. Wow. We don't normally single individuals out, but I think we have to acknowledge two members who took this project to a level that surpassed anything that we could have done without them. These two have mad skills, and they dedicated countless of hours, seriously countless, to create the animation you just saw. Big thanks to everyone involved, of course, but let's recognize Erika Schlunk and Benjamin Foreman for their technical know-how, creativity, and determination in getting this accomplished on a tight deadline.
Okay, this is Arn. All right. So that was like 40, 50 hours of our lives. Every time I close my eyes, all I see are bees. He can attest I was jumping jacks, push-ups just to get through it. It was a lot, but it was really, really exciting. I think everyone felt that excitement. The second we saw the script and we were going so hard in the voice acting, oh my gosh, especially Jody. And we were so excited, and then we were listening to the recordings, and we were so excited and so pumped, and we were like, what if this was animated? And then I heard it was 7 minutes, and I'm like, no, 7 minutes, but then we actually did it, and this is like the first time we animated anything here. I got to bring in some After Effects skills I had before, and it was so exciting to bring that. It was so exciting that for the first time in years, I got behind the wheel of a car by myself and drove longer than 10 minutes willingly, and I actually felt super confident driving on my way here. I was so excited to be here and work on this project that it's given me freedom and confidence, and I think the same thing for Benjamin too, because he was a new member and he just jumped right in. I still remember the look on his face when I handed him the mouse and I'm like, you want to try? It's a lot. Like, you're looking at this cool thing and you're like, I can do this? It really meant a lot to us, and I think part of it, if I'm not going on too long, of why this meant so much to us was the story. It's something that we can all relate to. When I was working on it, a member came over to me and heard the line, "All I do now is sleep," and she was like, that was me. I was JoJo B, and that is exactly what I thought the first time I heard that script. That was me. That was all of us here. And I don't think you could caught it. It was kind of quick. But the second that JoJo B entered and saw the colony at Glengarry, his eyes just widened, because you see the welcoming community, you see everyone greeting you, and you see the cool stuff you get to work on. And you just get so excited to be here. And I just wanted to let you guys know that the story in the video is the story of making the video. It really is the story of the Academy. So I'm happy we got to share that with people who make that possible. So thank you.
I have a little something. I have a little something for you too. Wait, Patty, you're gonna have to hold the mic for me because my hands are full. So just as a little gesture of our appreciation, thanks for the sweet animation. Bumblebees made by member Rebecca Wolfson. There you go. You're awesome. Where are we?
You're gonna make me cry now. You know, now that the luncheon is almost over, I really get it. And I'm so glad I said yes to emceeing with you.
What do you mean, Holden, that you get it?
I just mean, you know, all the work that we do at the Academy. It's just our day-to-day working on the teams on this and that. But this, I see how it all comes together. The test menus that culinary prepare before we chose what to serve today. How the business and tech team led weekly planning meetings to keep preparations on track. The buzz around the video. It all seemed kind of theoretical over the past few months. But now, I get it. Just look at what we've accomplished. I feel so proud.
Holden, let's just take a moment. Well, I don't think we do have time, but I'd like to introduce two of the men behind the awesome meal you just enjoyed to tell you how you can be the change that we all wish to see in the world. Please welcome Ben Burnside and Stephen Anderson.
I'll get you. I meant to do that. As if I wasn't nervous enough. Hi, everyone. I'm Ben Burnside, the chef instructor at the Academy.
And I'm Stephen Anderson, a member here since 2018.
Wow, you've been coming here since, like, the olden days. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You know your way around here like a pro.
I like to think of myself as a very skillful amateur. That way, if we ever have the Academy Olympics, I'll still qualify.
Ah, good thinking. The Academy Olympics. I like that. What would be your sport?
Soup. I'm told I'm a legend in the soup department.
That's actually true. You make a mean tom yum soup, among other things.
It's all in the wrist.
Well, whatever you've been doing, it's working. So, Stephen, you weren't around quite as much recently because you were at a transitional employment job at Sunset Cadillac, handling all of their scanning. We were extremely proud and happy for you, but man, you were missed here in the kitchen.
Thanks, Ben. Yeah, that was a great adventure. I never had a job quite like that, where I had to remain focused for so long. It was a challenge, but I was able to overcome it, thanks to the help of Academy staff Joanne Campbell and Ines Paredes. These two are definitely being the change that I long to see in the world.
Yeah, they had great things to say about you and your work out there. So now that you've successfully completed that job, what has changed?
I have more confidence now, and I'm reminded that I can do hard things as well. I'm not sure what tomorrow holds, but I can tell you today is a lot brighter because of that experience.
And it definitely shows. If you would like to support members like Steven, your gift can go toward our day-to-day operations, which include transitional employment opportunities, skills building, and camaraderie. I would like to ask our members to pass out our donation packets to each table. And while they do that, I'm very excited to tell you that the Steinwachs Family Foundation has generously agreed to match dollar for dollar individual donations of up to $2,000 for an event match total of $25,000.
Wow. Wow. That's incredible. Thank you very much, Paul, Sharon, and Jeff Steinwachs, who are here with us today. Now, please open your folder to the right side of the packet, to the sheet that says Invest in Lives. Thank you. At the top of that page, you'll see that you have an opportunity to make an instant impact by contributing a one-time donation. Your gift will help provide vocational training, skill development, and job placement for Academy members. You have the option of donating by check or a credit card.
Below that, you will see the second option labeled Sustained Impact. This recurring monthly donation will allow us to create the groundwork for the sustained growth and expansion of our services. This is an excellent way to join us to ensure our vibrant future.
And remember, thanks to the generosity of the Steinwachs Family Foundation, individual gifts will be matched up to $2,000 for a match total of up to $25,000. Friends, there's no better time to donate. We truly appreciate whatever level you can provide today. Perhaps you would like to consider a gift of stock or something else. If so, please check the box at the bottom of the page. It's labeled, "Please contact me. I have questions or other thoughts to share." Of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask one of our staff members here before you leave, and we're more than happy to help.
Whatever gift you choose to make today, we sincerely thank each and every one of you, and we thank you all for the most important gift that you have gave us this afternoon, the gift of your valuable time. We really appreciate that you took the time to be here and learn more about the Academy.
Thank you. If you choose to make your donation today, please deposit your envelope in the box on the reception desk as you are leaving, just as you came in, or you can mail it back to us at your convenience.
Please sit back and enjoy this slideshow while considering your donation options. It features just some of the Academy members whose lives will be enriched because of your support.
This was a really good time. Thank you, everyone, for making this feel so easy. Sort of.
And thank you, everyone, for being a part of making the world a better, more equitable place. We hope our program today has shed some light on the possibilities of anyone with or without challenges to be an agent for change. We have a parting gift for everyone on your way out, beautiful note cards with original art from our talented members. These are special edition boxes with a special note card commemorating today's event.
Drive safe, y'all. See you next time. And if you have time, stick around to watch the making of the colony at Glengarry. The bloopers, at least. Or it's not the bloopers, but the making of it. That was on the other script.
This is the story of an industrious worker bee named Jojo Bee, a proud family bee who lived a full and wonderful life until one day he awoke feeling very, very different.
Hey, could you keep it down? I'm trying to sleep. Your humming is keeping me awake.
But it's noon. Time for work. We're off to the plant.
I'm not going.
Oh, honey, what's beleaguering you?
It's none of your beeswax. Get out of my comb.
Oh, dear.
Come on, guys. Flap your wings. We're going to be late. Time is honey.